Good day, ladies and gentlemen. It is Andrew Landini, aka Lando Trades, coming at you with my first ever video. We're going to keep it real simple today. All we're doing is breaking down Ethereum and the recent market movement and price action that we've seen, as well as a little bit around projections going into 2022 and beyond. And I really want to just start with the most recent flash crash that we had, which occurred, I think it was exactly around 12 a.m. midnight on Friday. I guess it technically would be Saturday at that point, December 4th. And if you haven't seen anything about this recent crash, obviously you might be living under a rock or not looking at the markets at all or something like that. But let me just start with this weekly chart because it's pretty telling. And I just overall, obviously, we're fairly bullish on this on Ethereum long term. And when we make this all-time high in November and we form the swing high here, this candle comes back down, and it's pretty telling in terms of opportunities to buy once we reach a little lower, because we have these higher projections beyond $5,000 and above. And when price came back down into here, it was simply a retracement. And when I use this tool here, it's just telling me, hey, is this environment oversold or overbought? So once we're down into this zone over here, I see that, we're a little bit oversold here, and this might be a good time to acquire some more Ethereum. And, we played nicely. We spiked out of here. So, good amount of liquidity sitting down here at the moment. But I'm going to break it down further. Let's go down on the daily chart and just see how we're hanging out intraday. This is that candle from yesterday, so the 4th. So obviously it has the largest tail of any candle for quite some time, dating probably back to 2020 and the flash crash we had in March and May of last year. But overall, this move here kind of stood out to me like this. So we had this all-time high here. We came back up. We failed to break higher. So when we swung here, we were looking at this range here, this leg up from this bottom to here, to be oversold in this environment. And in crypto, it often happens very quickly, and it's hard to accumulate positions at 12 a.m. on a Friday, depending what you're doing and what you're anticipating, because it is a 24/7 market. And this was a great time to pick up positions here. I'd say 36.52 and obviously 35.12 were great levels to be buying Ethereum long term. What I'm really curious is to see how we play out in terms of Ethereum Bitcoin over the next year or two. I think 2022 presents a lot of great opportunities for us to kind of flip the narrative and have more of a store of value in Ethereum as opposed to Bitcoin. But we'll have to see how that plays out with the difference in market caps. And I think it's creeping up on Bitcoin, but it's not quite there yet. We'll still have some work to do here. But I think in terms of picking up more Ethereum in the near future, anything that's a little bit lower than 3,800 would be a good position to pick up additional ETH. And then long term, I think in terms of going all the way out into 2022, you're looking at projection levels of at least 5,400, and then beyond that, looking at a monthly chart. Let me turn this auto scroll off here, but we can go up here and we can kind of see what we're looking at. So I would say in terms of 1 to 2 year outlook, we're definitely looking at being able to hit 8,000 and above, and it might come a lot sooner than that as well, as we see like explosive movements up in 2021 and later in 2021 as well. So I didn't really have much else today. This just is my first video, so I hope this was helpful. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and happy trading to everybody out there. Let's have a great week, and talk to you soon.